Hello children, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope all of you are fit and fine. Now today I'm back again here to take your maths class. Now children, in the last class we have completed till exercise 4F, right? We have completed till exercise 4F. Today we are going to do exercise 4H. 4G will not be there in your syllabus, so please put a cross. 4G will not be there in your syllabus, so put a cross. We are going to start with exercise 4H today. Okay, we are going to start with exercise 4H. Those who are having the books with you, please open exercise 4H. Okay, so let's start. See, exercise 4H, page number 67. Exercise 4H, page number 67. Very easy. 7 multiplied by how much will give you 0? So 7 multiplied by 0 will give you 0. 11 multiplied by 0 will give you 0. 21 multiplied by 1 will give you 28 multiplied by 1 will give you 28. 12 multiplied by 1 will give you 12. 1 multiplied by 46 will give you 46. 1 multiplied by 84 will give you 84. So very easy. Anything you multiply by 1 will give you that particular number. And any number you multiply by 0 will always give you a 0. Please remember these two things. Any number multiplied by 0 will give you a 0 always, and any number multiplied by 1 will give you that particular number. Okay? So next one, number 2, fill in the blanks. 3 into 5 equal dash into 3. 3 into 5 equal 5 into 3. Now children, 3 into 5, 15, and 5 into 3 also 15. But we are writing it in the different way. First 3 into 5 and then equal 5 into 3, then equal answer 15. 25 into 9 equal 9 into 25 equal 225. 3 into 17 equal 17 into 3 equal 51. 8 into 10 equal 10 into 8. 8 into 10 also 80, and 10 into 8 also 80. 20 into 6 equal 6 into 20 equal 120. 20 into 6 also 120. 6 into 20 also 120. Next, 6 into 30 equal 30 into 6 equal 180. Next, 34 into 52 into 14. See children, the numbers are exchanging their places. 14 into dash equal 34. Which one is missing there? 14 is there, 34 is there, 52 is not there. So 52 will be your answer. So 14 into 52 into 34. 20 into 17 into 45 equal 45 into 70 into 20. 20 is not over there on the other side. So we are going to write 20. 2 into 4, 8. For example, 4 into 2 also 8. Right? In multiplication, when the orders of the numbers change, the value of the product does not change. Please remember this. When the order of the numbers change, for example, 4 into 20. In place of 4 into 20, if I write 20 into 4, 4 into 20 also 80, 20 into 4 also 80. So, if the order of the multiplication numbers changed, the value of the product means the answer, the value of the product does not change. This thing also you have to remember. When the order of the numbers is changed, the value of the product does not change. Another thing which I told you, any number multiplied by 1 will give you that particular number itself. And any number multiplied by 0 will always be 0. These 3 things we are going to learn from this exercise. I hope I'm clear to all of you. Right? So let's go to the next exercise today. Exercise 4J. 4I will also be not there in your syllabus. Children, 4I, just put a cross. Page number 68, we are not going to do 4I, just put a cross. We will not do straight away, we will go to exercise 4J. Take the situation in which we should multiply. Shiny has 278 coins and Jyoti has 175 coins. Who has more coins? Obviously Shiny. But here we will not multiply. Here the situation is not for us to do multiplication. Next, there are 48 buttons on keyboard. How many buttons will be there on 675 such keyboards? Multiply. This will be a multiplication sum. There are 48 buttons on a keyboard. How many buttons will be there on 675 such keyboards? This will be a multiplication sum. Just put a tick the way I have done. Next, Kavita brings 25 sandwiches for a picnic while Alka brings 18. How many sandwiches are there in all? Addition. So this is not multiply. We will not put a tick. Next, number D. Sorry, it's not a number, alphabet. D. A truck weighs 5,780 kg. What will be the weight of 72 such trucks? Again, multiplication. So just put a tick. So B and D will be multiplied. So just put a tick. Next, number 2. Solve. Manish makes a necklace using 34 beads. If she wants to make 25 such necklaces, how many beads will she need? Please read the question properly, children. Read the question properly. Manisha makes a necklace using 34 beads. That means how many beads are there? 34. If she wants to make 25 such necklaces, how many beads will she need? How will we do the sum? See. Just see it. Number of beads needed for one necklace. So children, for one necklace, we need 34 beads. So number of beads needed for one necklace equal 34. How many necklaces are there? See the question, read the question, 25. So number of necklaces equal 25. Number of necklaces equal 25. Therefore, total number of beads needed for 25 necklaces. Just multiplication 34 into 25. But children, you have to show the multiplication, the working. Otherwise, you are not going to get the marks. The way I have shown it, see, I am also going to send a snapshot of the sums which I have done. But see, the way I have done, in this way only you have to do it. Statements may differ. You can write some other statement also. But the multiplication, the working, you have to do it. Otherwise, you are not going to get the marks. Your answer will be 850 beads. 850 beads. Next, B. The cost of a ticket for a cricket match is rupees 850. What will be the total cost for 52 such tickets? The cost of a ticket for the cricket match is rupees 850. What will be the cost for 52 such tickets? See how I have done it. See, look. Cost of a ticket for a cricket match equal rupees 850. Therefore, cost of 52 tickets equal rupees 850 multiplied by 52 will give you the answer rupees 44,200. So cost of one ticket equal 850. Therefore, cost of 52 tickets equal rupees 850 into 52. Sorry, 850 into 52. 44,200. Rupees 44,200 will be your answer. Very easy, very easy. But you have to do the multiplication very minutely. Okay, let's go to the next one, number 3. In a library, there are 36 books in each shelf. How many books are there in 23 such shelves? So in a library, how many books are there in each shelf? 36. So how many books will be there in 23 such shelves? Children, look the way I have done it. Number of books in each shelf equal 36. And how many shelves were there? Number of shelves equal 23. So total number of books in 23 shelves will be 36 into 23. 828 books will be your answer. Just see how I've done it. Number of books in each shelf equal 36. Number of shelves equal 23. Therefore, total number of books equal 36 into 23 equal 828 books. You have to write the answer separately. Okay, next. Number 4. Uncle David distributes 152 stamps to each child in a class. If there are 32 children in the class, how many stamps does Uncle David distribute? So Uncle David is distributing 152 stamps to each child in the class. And how many children are there? 32 children. So how many stamps does Uncle David distribute? So how many stamps will Uncle David distribute? How will we do? Again, multiply. See. Number of stamps each child got. Number of stamps each child got equal 152. Number of children in the class. How many children were there in the class? 32. Therefore, total number of stamps 152 into 32. The multiplication answer will be 4864. The multiplication answer will be 4864. Just see. This is the way you have to do it. 4864. You have to show the multiplication, the working. Otherwise, you are not going to get the marks. Okay? So children, I hope you people have understood. We have completed till 4. The next day we are going to continue from number 5. Okay, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We are going to do it in the next day. But children, I am requesting you again and again so to practice the sums which I have already done in the classes. Okay, so please practice the sums, and if you have got any doubts, any queries, please feel free to ask. Okay, so we are going to meet in the next class, and yes, do the sums in your notebooks. Okay, all of you have got your maths notebooks. Okay, do the sums in the maths notebooks. So no more for today. We are going to meet in the next class again. Till then, stay home, stay healthy, stay happy, and enjoy learning. Thank you.